Hey, so I think we should start the first question.
Sorry, just had to go over my sides for tomorrow. Big audition, It's a short film, student film, web series, hybrid sort of thing. It's experimental. Steven Seagal's cousin is actually a producer on it, but I don't want to brag.
Wow. No, I totally understand. It's quite the experience. It sounds like.
Ready to roll?
Oh, sure.
Action.
So, Charlie, I know you started doing stand-up in high school, but did you ever think it would lead to an actual career in acting?
It's funny you ask that because I get that question all the time. And I always say, no.
Wow, really? Could have fooled me, because when I saw that clip in your reel from your hosting gig at your high school talent show, I thought, no wonder Charlie is where he is today.
Oh, come on. Look at the stuff you've been doing recently. The crime reenactment show looks like it won't be canceled.
Well, it's crazy how life works, isn't it? I mean, one day you're working the front desk at a yoga studio. The next, you're working on a non-union TV show.
Whoa. So you've been able to quit your day job?
Oh, no, I still do that. One day I'm at the yoga studio, next day I'm at the show.
Whoa. Legend.
So, tell me about this thing that's been all over my Facebook newsfeed this past week. Did you really get that one-line callback for the Ashton Kutcher biopic?
Man, I don't know how that got out. It's like I posted a fingers crossed big biopic callback tomorrow status, and then my Aunt Marie says, "What for?" And then I say, "Ashton Kutcher biopic." And she goes, "Big part?" And I say, "One line, but you never know." And then out of nowhere, people start sharing it.
Hey, well, I hope you get it. And you're right. One line, but you never know. You never know if someone's going to see that one line and is like, hey, there's the next big star. Because there's really not enough white guys in this business.
That's a great point. I realized you started doing community theater and then you transitioned to the big screen. Do you find it difficult to go back and forth all the time?
Well, actually, the theater where I started doing small plays like Shakespeare's King Lear and so forth isn't too far from the Hollywood area, so it's not too bad except for when there's traffic and stuff.
Right.
Oh, I wanted to say congrats on your improv troupe's performance last week at the patio at Brad's Bar. Really great stuff.
Oh, thanks, man. We're trying to take the show on tour, but, it all depends on the Kickstarter campaign.
Tell me about it. Investors and producers. Investors and producers. Directors, casting, agents, managers. That's how the industry is these days. Much different than when we were starting out.
Couldn't say it better myself. More and more commercialized. Speaking of which, did I catch you playing the mattress delivery guy in the new Dave's Mattress commercial?
Yep, that's me.
Wow.
And it's interesting how that came about, actually, because I self-submitted on a Facebook group. Then I got a call saying, yeah, we're desperate, no pay, and can you carry a mattress? And at first I was like, I'm not going to do this. But then I was like, why not? Because you got to stay humble, right?
Well, I think we can all take a note from your book.
Hey, just doing what I can. Before I forget, one thing I wanted to ask was, every time I see you in a new role, you're really able to transform into that role. Specifically, your latest sketch on YouTube where you play the guacamole chef who's allergic to avocados. Do you have a specific process?
Yes and no. I say that because it really depends on the character. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. In the case of coconut de guacamole, I really had to dive into why is this chef allergic to avocados? And once I figured it out, it really unlocked the character for me.
Oh, I can definitely see that. Hey, well, I think that's all the time we have today. It's really been a pleasure chatting with you, Charlie.
Same here, man. I really can't wait to see what more is in store for you.
Man, I can't fucking stand you.
I tried watching some of your work and my eyes started bleeding.
You're not funny. Your sketches are boring. You have a really punchable face. You can't just change your profile picture to the pic your mom took of you at open mic at the Laugh Factory and think it makes you funny.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey, guys, we're still rolling.
And see. Hello,
accomplished.
And we're here to help you when you least expect it.
We're not doing this for us, we're doing this for you.
Now let us tell you a little bit about ourselves.